www.classgap.com/en/tutor/Javi-Montalva. Learn languages while having fun. Please check out my website on the comments. Enjoy the video. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Quite important in English. Okay, we're gonna put both of them. Okay, so in English, there are two things we use all the time: combining nouns, okay, and the so-called Saxon genitive, okay, apostrophe s.
Yes.
Okay, so basically this is using a noun as an adjective. So when you do this, the important thing is the last noun. For example, a bus driver is a kind of driver. Income tax is a kind of tax, and so on, okay? And I got trees, city center. Here, my life story. A television camera, a television program. Easy, yeah? It's very common also to use ing. When you see this like this, ing means the purpose. Why are we using it? Or what's the purpose of this? So a frying pan is a pan for frying. A washing machine is a machine for washing, and so on, right? You can also combine more than two. You can combine three nouns, or sometimes four nouns, or even more. For example, hotel, reception, desk, right? Wall, swimming, championships. Or table, tennis table, yeah? I even put them together, like here. A headache. So it's an ache in your head, yeah? A toothpaste. Weekend, a car park, a road sign. Order is important as well. For example, a coffee cup is not a cup of coffee. A coffee cup is a cup for coffee, without coffee. A cup of coffee is a cup with the coffee together, okay? And the same with shopping bag and bag of shopping. Shopping bag is a bag for shopping, and a bag of shopping is the bag with food inside, yeah, and stuff. Easy, yeah? Also, you can use this as adjectives. For example, you can even use numbers. For example, a 3-hour journey. And notice we use a hyphen because this is the adjective. A 10-pound note. Do you know this? 10-pound note?
No.
So a note sería un billete.
Oh.
So 10-pound note, un billete de 10 libras. Un billete de 20 euros?
20-pound note.
Euro. A 20 euro note.
Right.
And so on. A 4-week course, un curso de 4 semanas. 2 14-year-old girls. Dos chicas de 14 años. Yeah? Okay, important. When you're using a number or something like that as an adjective, you never use the plural. Okay, you don't need to add an s. So, for example, you say a 4-week, not 4 weeks. Right? Any question about this?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna practice this. Let me take out the pen. There you are. So, you have to tell me what would you call this in English. So, someone who drives a bus is a bus driver. Problems concerning health are health problems. A ticket to travel by train. What do you call that in English?
Train ticket.
A train ticket. Exactly. What about a machine you use to get a ticket?
Ticket machine.
A ticket machine. So usually when you go to the car park, when you pay, you go to the ticket machine. Yeah? The staff at the hotel are the people that work at the hotel.
Don't work.
Yeah, the people, like the people at the desk, the bellboy.
Hotel reception.
No, I mean the whole team, the whole staff. So staff,
No.
personal. Quite easy. You don't really need to know.
Hotel staff.
There you are, hotel staff. Yeah. The result of your exams are you?
Exam note.
Result. Exam mark, exam grade, also exam results. A horse that runs racy is a
Horse.
a horse. You know horse?
Yes.
So a horse that runs.
Horse.
No. Race.
Race horse.
A race horse, yes. En español sería.
Caballo de carreras, ¿no?
Exactly. Y una carrera de caballo, ¿qué sería este? A race for horses is a
horse race.
A horse race, exactly. So as you can see, in English, order is paramount. It's very important. A racehorse is not a horse race. It's quite the opposite. 9.
Running shoes.
Running shoes. So for example, Nike, they are not running shoes, yeah? They also call sneakers in American English. 10.
Show shop.
Shoe shop. Shoe shop. All together. A shoe shop. 11.
Shop window.
Shop window, yes.
Windows clean.
Window cleaner. Because we talk about the person, yeah? Window cleaner. So when you mean a person, we usually add ER, yes. Like teach, teacher. Yeah? 13. This one is more difficult.
I don't know.
Use your imagination.
Construction company scandal.
Yes. A construction company scandal. Construction company scandal. ¿Qué sería en español?
Un escándalo de una compañía de construcción.
There you are. 14.
Factory workers.
Exactly. But what kind of factory? So factory worker sería trabajador de fábrica. Sí. Pero yo quiero hablar de la fábrica de coche. So?
Car factory worker.
Exactly. Car factory worker. Workers in the plural, yeah? A scheme for the improvement of a road is a scheme sería como plan, proyecto.
Road scheme. No, improvement scheme. No.
No, it's a road improvement scheme. A road improvement scheme. ¿Qué sería en español?
No sé.
¿Para qué es scheme? ¿Qué hemos dicho?
Plan.
Plan, proyecto, ¿no? Improvement.
Improvisar.
Mejorar. Improvement, mejora, ¿no? Y road, carretera. ¿Qué cree que sería?
Plan de mejora de la carretera.
Exactamente. O proyecto de mejora de la carretera. 16.
New York department store.
A New York department store. Yeah. A New York department store. Easy, yeah?
Yes.
This is one of the reasons why in English everything is like too short compared to Spanish. Like in Spanish, you usually have to say la hermana, no sé qué.
Yes.
In English, no. You don't really need to say that. Okay. Now we're gonna create compound nouns out of these nouns in the box. So you have accident, for example, a road accident. Accidente de carretera. Okay. So you have to tell me what it says here with combining two of these. Yeah. For example, you should wear this when you are driving. So this is the clue, una pista. So it's something you wear when you are driving.
River belt.
No. So belt.
Weather. No.
Vale. ¿Dónde te lo pones?
En el cuerpo.
Sí, pero...
En el coche.
vale, pero ¿en qué parte del coche?
En el asiento. En el conductor.
Asiento. There you are.
No.
Busca ahí, asiento. ¿No?
No sé.
Seat.
Seat. Ah.
A seat
Seat
belt.
belt.
Y si en el avión se le llama normalmente safety belt. No de seguridad, safety belt. Seat belt. ¿Ya? So seat belt. I'm gonna hide this. Seat belt. Okay. You can use this to pay for things. This is
Credit card.
very easy, yeah? Credit card. Okay, this will tell you if it's going to rain or not. Este es más difícil. Ah, ya saben que weather es uno, ¿no? ¿Qué te quedaría? ¿Alguna idea? Okay, this one is a little bit more. So there is a word here that means prediction. Do you know?
Forecast.
Forecast. So?
Forecast weather. No, the weather forecast.
Exactly. The weather forecast. Remember, the important thing in English is always at the end.
Okay.
5. This is useful if you have a lot of dirty clothes. Very easy.
Washing machine.
A washing machine. Washing machine. Okay. 6. This is something you might wear if you are married. So you.
Yes. Wedding ring.
A wedding ring. Que en español sería una palabra.
Anillo de bodas.
Eso, o alianza, ¿no?
Okay.
Wedding ring. A wedding ring. Okay. 7.
If you are staying at a hotel, you need to remember this.
Room number. Yeah. Room, no. Number room.
Yeah.
I don't think there is such a thing. And 8.
This is a way to celebrate getting older.
Very easy. Birthday?
Party.
Birthday party. Birthday party. There you are. This person transports things by road. Very easy.
Yes. Truck driver.
Truck driver. Yes. Or lorry driver. Possible. A truck driver. ¿Qué sería?
Conductor de camión.
Camionero.
Camionero.
Ya está. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna do that one later. Okay, I want to take a look at this as well. Very, very, very common in English. Okay, so in English, there are two ways to say de, no, así que de que. So you have this apostrophe s, and you have this of. When do you use one or the other? Okay, the first one, mainly when you talk about people or animals, things like that, okay? For example, la madre de mi amigo, my friend's mother, el perro de la madre de mi amigo, my friend's mother's dog. Vamos a practicar esto. Te lo digo en español, no dice en inglés. La pelota del amigo de mi hermano.
The ball,
My brother.
my brother's
Ujú,
friend's ball.
ujú. Vale. La madre del amigo de mi hermano.
My brother's friend's mother.
Ujú, my brother's friend's mother. Vale. El perro de la madre del amigo de mi hermano.
My brother's friend mother.
Dog.
Dog.
Okay, I think you got the idea. So basically, you just use apostrophe s. Okay. Something important to remember. You could also say this. My sisters. What is that? Yo digo my brothers.
Es de mi hermano.
El de mi hermano. So if you have context and you know what you're talking about, you can just omit it. You just need to add apostrophe s. So if I say my mother's, el de mi madre. Yeah. Now, when you have a full sentence like this, the man we met yesterday with a verb, not so possible to use the Saxon genitive. Okay, so for example here, the mother of the man we met yesterday. Okay. Also, when you talk about the purpose of something, like you could say a woman's hat, a boy's name, a bird's egg. Yeah. Right. A sister's room. Okay, something about pronunciation. When you have wait a moment. Right. So when you have a proper noun ending in what is going on? No. So imagine you have Alex, for example. So Alex. So this has a sound, yeah? So if you want to use this, the pronunciation is Alex's car. Okay? This happens when you have a proper noun or something like that with an S. Yeah? So for example, Carlos's room. James's father. Yeah? James's father. James's father. Okay? Usually with proper nouns. What about the plural? Imagine you have a plural. The plural is like this. So you need the S of the plural and apostrophe. Nothing else. So my sister room. So yo te lo digo así. My sister room puede ser dos cosas. El cuarto de mi hermana o el cuarto de mis hermanas. ¿Vale? Cuando lo veo escrito, ahí te digo ya que son más de una. So my sister's room has apostrophe with more than one sister. This doesn't happen when you have an irregular plural, like for example, men, children. Yeah, so you need to say men's changing room or women's clothing. Yeah, what happens when you have several people? You only need to add apostrophe s to the last item. So Jack and Kara's children, Mr. and Mrs. Carter's house. Okay, when don't you need to do this about apostrophe s or Saxon genitive? When you talk about things in general. So the door of the house, the leg of the table, yeah, the beginning of the story, the back of the car. Okay, what happened when you talk about group of people? you have two options. You can use the Saxon genitive or not. So, for example, you could say the government's decision or the decision of the government, for example. This happens when you talk about a group of people, yeah, or a country or something like that, yeah, a city. Also, in English, we use this Saxon genitive when you talk about time, with today, yesterday, a week. So you say today's news, um, tomorrow's weather forecast, or also for period of time, also possible. So I'm gonna spend a week's holiday. It's 10 minutes walk, yeah, or something like that. Any question about this? Okay, I'm gonna practice. So you have to tell me if they are right or wrong. How many of these? 18, right? Yeah, 80 sentences. So some of them are right, some of them are wrong. Okay, you have to tell me they are okay or not okay, and what's the right version. So, for example, who is the owner of this restaurant? This is okay. How old are the children of Chris? No. How old are Chris's children? Number three.
Is this your brother or your friend?
Okay or not okay?
Okay.
Not okay.
Is this your friend's umbrella?
Yes. Is this your friend's umbrella? Four.
Write your name at the top of the page. Okay.
Five.
I've never met the doctor of Jane.
Met. So I've never met.
The doctor of James. False.
False. This is not okay.
I've
So,
never met.
not meet. Met.
Met James' daughter.
Okay. James's daughter.
James's daughter.
One more time.
James's daughter.
Daughter. Six.
How old is the son of Helen and Andy? False. How old is Helen and Andy's son?
7.
We don't know the cause of the problem.
Cause. This is okay. 8.
I don't know the word of this song. Okay.
9.
The friends of your children are here. False. Your children's friends are here.
10.
What is the cost of a new washing machine? Okay.
11.
The gardens of your neighbors is very small. False. Our neighbor's garden is very small.
When you're writing this, neighbors apostrophe.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's plural. 12.
The hair of David is very long.
Hair.
David's hair is very long.
13.
I work on the ground floor of the building. Okay. I couldn't go to the party of my best friend. False. I couldn't go to my best friend's party.
13.
George is the brother of somebody I knew at college. False. George.
This is actually okay. Why? Because this is too long. You have a sentence with a verb. So you cannot really do the... Yeah? George is the brother of somebody I knew at college. Okay, 16.
Have you seen the car of the parent of Ben? False. Have you seen the parent of Ben's parent car?
Exactly. Ben's parents' car. 17.
What is the meaning of this expression? Okay.
18.
Do you agree with the policy of the government?
Policy.
False.
This is actually okay. But when you talk about the government, you have two options. You could say this, the policy of the government, or the government's policy. Both of them are okay. Okay. Okay, we can go back to this one. Easy or difficult, this one? More or less. Okay, we're gonna try number 3. So you have here the nouns, and you have to rearrange them in the right order. So for example, I spilled coffee on the living room carpet. En la moqueta del salón. Number 2.
Jack liked sport. He played for his football teams, not school football team.
Exactly, a school football team.
Anna works for a film, no, production company film company.
Yes, production film company. Remember the important thing at the end. 4.
Many people invest in a insurance life policy.
Life policy insurance.
Life policy insurance. Okay.
Es una póliza de seguro de vida.
No. You can get a map at the
you have one over there.
Tourist office.
Tourist information office. Oficina de información turista. Okay. Number 4 here. So you have 2 options. You have to tell me the right one. So it's quite a big book. There are more than 500 pages. Number 2. Yeah, you have 2 options.
It's only 2 hours. A flight from London to Madrid.
So 2 hours.
Yes.
With a hyphen. 3.
It took only 2 hours to fly to Madrid.
2 hours, plural, okay? It took only 2 hours. Do you understand this expression?
Que solo voy a tardar 2 horas.
Tardé o tardó solo 2 horas volar a Madrid. Number 4.
I don't have any change. I only have £20 note.
A £20 note. 5.
I looked down and there were 2 £10 notes on the ground.
£10. £10 notes with a hyphen, okay? 6.
At work in the morning, we usually have 15 minute break for coffee.
So a 15-minute break. 7.
There are 60 minutes in hour.
Minutes.
In hour.
60 minutes in an hour. 8.
My office is on the 10th floor of a 12-story building.
12-story building. Do you understand this 12-story?
La planta 12.
Un edificio de 12 plantas. ¿Ya? So, mi oficina está en la planta 10 de un edificio de 12. 9.
I work 5 days a week. Saturday and Sunday are free.
So I work 5 days a week. 10.
5-star hotels are the most expensive.
No, 5-star. 5-star hotels. 5-star hotel. ¿Qué sería en español?
Hotel de 5 estrellas.
11.
Sam's daughter is 6 years old.
6 years old with an S, okay? 6 years old. 12.
Sam has a 6-year-old daughter.
Daughter. All right. We're going to do vocabulary. Okay, I'm going to take a look at some vocabulary. So probably you know about phrasal verbs. Have you ever? Yeah, quite common in English. So in English, we use all these kind of words all the time. Let's take a look at some of them. So for example, pick up is very, 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 very common with a lot of different meanings. So pick up, this one, a lot of different meanings. It could be this, so you pick up the pen. You can also pick up the coronavirus. Yeah, you can pick up a virus, you can pick up the flu. You can also pick up speed. It means you go faster. You pick up the speed. Or you can pick up the phone, for example. Yeah. Also, you can pick up a topic where you left. Yeah, or where you stopped. Or you can pick someone up, like you are driving and there's someone waiting for you. You pick this person up. Yeah. So, for example, a taxi driver might pick a passenger up at the airport. Yeah. Any question about this? No? Okay. Rip off, also very common. Or mug off, there are many like this. So, rip off means you go to Porta la Luz, for example. So, you buy, for example, an ice cream, 10 euros for a small ice cream. This is a rip off. So, they rip you off. It means you get overcharged. Too expensive. Yeah. Okay. 10 down, 10 up, also very easy. So, turning up, turning down. Yeah? The volume or whatever. Um, okay, drop off. Two different meanings. The opposite of pick up when you talk about person. So, for example, you're a taxi driver, you have a passenger, you drop the person off at the hotel. Yeah. And drop off also it means like you go to sleep, you fall asleep. Okay. Right. Take off also another one we use all the time in English. Three different meanings. You can take off your jacket. Yeah. A plane can take off, or you just take off. You go away. Yeah. You take off. You can also say shoot off, dash off. All them they are pretty much the same. It's just to leave quickly. Yeah. Uh, and also this one very very common. For example, on Skype, you can get cut off. So it's like you're talking to someone on the Skype, and all of a sudden no connection, so you get cut off. Finally, you can come into a fortune. Yeah, it means you inherit money. I think that's all. Any question about this? Let's take a look at some of this. Can you read this?
The teacher picked me up on my grammar, or he called me out on my grammar mistake.
So that means the teacher corrects my mistake, my grammar mistakes, basically. Okay, next one.
Clearly, Dave picked up a nasty infection. Perhaps they are coming down with flu.
So calm down with the flu. This is another expression we use a lot. Okay, next one.
Smiling sweetly.
Sweetly.
Sweetly. The guy in the coffee shop ripped me off. He handed over $10 instead of 20.
Any question about this? No? Okay, let's try this one. So you have to use a preposition, yeah? For example, dashing. Any idea?
On, no, off.
Off. Do you understand dashing off?
Bailar.
Salir disparado. ¿Vale? Como take off, shoot off, dashing off. It means you leave quickly. So dashing off to work.
To.
Return.
On. Up.
Up. Yeah, turn up the volume on my headphones. Headphones, you know? To make them louder. And run down the road, yeah? Carry on.
My college had agreed to pick me up at the corner of the street. It was freezing cold morning, and when I got into the car, my mate turned it off, up, on.
Why? To warn me?
They were to warn me.
Okay, it's freezing. You remember? So you need to. You're cold, so up. You understand warm up? Mm-hmm.
I was incredibly tired, so I dropped it.
Ready? I drop.
Out.
Off. Do you remember this? Drop off. Quedarse.
Dormir.
Dormir. In the passenger seat. Mm-hmm.
This was a good idea. The traffic was tailing back on the motorway. I took almost 2 hours to get to work.
It took me almost 2 hours to get to work. Otra vez aparecía esto, ¿no? Vale, tailing back, do you know? Vale. Look inside here. So you have tail, right? Vale, ¿qué es tail? Te voy a dar una pista. Tail. ¿No? Tail es
equipaje de mano.
No, tail is rabo o cola. So tailing back is like all the cars are behind you, like a tail, yeah? So the traffic was tailing back. It means there were accumulated a lot of cars, yeah? One after another, like a tail, yeah? It took me almost 2 hours to get to work. Yeah. Okay, can you read it one more time?
Dashing off to work, I turned up the volume on the headphones to make them louder and ran down the road. My colleague had agreed to pick me up at the corner of the street. It was freezing cold morning, and when I got into the car, my mate turned up the weather to warm me up. I was incredibly tired, so I dropped off in the passenger seat. This was a good idea. The traffic was tailing back on the motorway. It took me almost 2 hours to get to work.
Okay, we're gonna learn how to use this to talk about time, and then we'll go back to phrasal verb. So you know this, right? You remember from the Toma, yeah? Okay, in English you can also use this to talk about time. But you always need to say this first and then the verb. So, for example, it takes, then you need to say the person. So if you talk about yourself, you're gonna say, it takes me, then the time. So it's half an hour, for example. And then the activity, to get dressed. Yeah? What about if you want to ask someone about the period of time this person needs to do something? So you say this: how long does it take you to get to work? For example. So I'm gonna ask you: how long does it take you to get to school? Let me think. You don't know? Okay, let's say half. ¿Cuánto tardas? ¿Cuánto tardas?
10 minutes in car.
Okay, 10 minutes. But I want you to say the whole sentence. So.
I take.
No.
It.
Exactly.
It take.
It takes.
Me.
Time.
5.
5 minutes.
Minutes to get my school.
To get to school.
To school.
One more time.
It takes me 5 minutes to get to school.
But you need this. It takes me 5 minutes, not minutes, minutes to get to school. Okay, how long does your mother take to pick you up from school? Do you understand this?
¿Que cuando tarda mi madre en recogerme del colegio? I don't know.
You know? You must know. You wait for her. Okay, just make it up. Make it up, invent it. Let's say 10 minutes.
15 minutes.
No, but I want you to say the whole sentence, so you practice. So
it take.
It takes.
It take 15 minutes.
No. Person.
If it take my mother.
My mother.
15 minutes. To pick me up from school.
There you are. Okay. It takes my mother 15 minutes to pick me up from school. One more time.
It takes me more 15 minutes to pick me up from school.
Okay. How long does you take to get dressed? Sorry, no, my bad. How long does it take you to get dressed?
It take
me
10 minutes.
No, it takes me.
Me. 15 minutes to take dress.
Minutes. Okay.
To get dressed.
How long does it take you to do your homework, generally speaking?
It take me 1 hour to get my work.
To do my homework. One more time.
It take 1 hour. It take me 1 hour to do my homework.
There you are. Okay. How long does it take you to walk the dog? Walk the dog.
It take 10 minutes. It takes me 10 minutes to
walk the dog. Okay, imagine you don't want to say me or my mother. You talk about in general. You can also say it takes 10 minutes to walk the dog. But that means everybody. Yeah? Not a specific person. Okay, how long? Let me think. How long does it take you to finish lunch?
It take me half an hour and to
finish
lunch.
Okay. Let's go back to phrasal verbs. Okay, same kind of exercise. You have to use okay, so now you have the preposition. You need to give me the verb. Okay. So if we off in 5 minutes, we will definitely get there on time. Any idea? Take off. There are many possibilities here. You can say take off, dash off, set off, shoot off. All of them mean leave, abandon quickly, yeah? So, si salimos 5 minutos, definitivamente llegaremos puntual. 2.
The music has been belting out all night. I'm going to tell them to...
I'm doing it right now. Now the opposite. Turn it down. Yes. So turn it down. Okay, belt out means the music is too loud. Yeah. 3.
I think a teacher ought to...
Okay. It means to correct. Yeah. You remember the expression? I'll give you a letter. No? Pick. Do you understand? So pick students up on their mistakes. Do you understand this?
Que cogió a los...
No, no literalmente.
Que eligió, ya, o sea, que cogió a los alumnos que cometieron fallos.
Corregir. Corregir los fallos. Okay, pick someone up on something, it means to correct. Especially if you are picky. So in English, you can also say someone is picky. Picky means it's like selective. Okay, o ¿sí se aquí? Como tiquismiqui, como te cualquier fallito, yeah. Okay. Otherwise, de lo contrario, they won't improve. 4.
I can't. No.
Okay.
Pursue.
This means like to understand.
Yes.
So you could say something like this, for example, figure out. Do you remember this one? Okay, figure out or work out, it means to understand, especially a situation or a person. Not so much like someone saying, for example, I can't figure out why she is going out with that guy. He's stupid. Yeah, for example. 5.
I'm sure that he was trying to.
Timar? Do you remember? No? Rip me off. Okay, rip me off. So I'm sure that he was trying to rip me off on 2 different occasions. He has given me a £5 note instead of a £10 note. Okay, 6.
You ought to sit by the fire to stand wrap.
Warm up. You understand?
Kinda.
It's freezing. Okay, here we have another expression we use a lot. So wrap yourself up. Okay, wrap up.
Subir el autoestima.
No, that's cheer up. Cheer up. Okay, wrap es como envolver. So you can wrap up a present, but when you say wrap yourself up, usually mean we talk about clothing. Okay, like you put on a lot of clothing, one over another. Yeah. Especially now. Now it's freezing, so you wrap yourself up with a lot of clothing. Okay, 7. Came. The past. You remember come into?
Ponerse. No.
Inherit. It means you get money because someone died, okay? No. So inherit. Heredar. So he came into a great deal of money when his great passed away. Do you know? No idea? Die. No. So people usually don't say die. They usually say this. So like in Spanish, when you say ha fallecido mi abuelo.
Yes.
8.
We were in the middle of a conversation of Skype when we suddenly got no me sale. Cut, no.
Cut, yes, cut. So you get cut off, yeah, disconnected. Okay, we're gonna read them again. Okay, number 1, can you read it?
If we take off in the 5 minutes, we will definitely get there on time.
Okay, definitely. Okay, what does this mean? Tell me in Spanish.
Si tú...
No tú, we.
Si nosotros salimos en 5 minutos, nosotros definitivamente llegaremos a tiempo.
2.
That music has been belting out all night. I am going to tell them to turn it down.
Turn it down. What does it mean?
La música está demasiado alta esta noche. Toda la noche.
Ok, belting out es como chungu, 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 chungu.
Sí.
No sé si hay una palabra para eso. ¿Sonando a tope? No sé.
Vale. Voy a decirles que la bajen.
3.
I think a teacher ought to pick a stand up on their mistakes. Students. Otherwise, they won't improve.
Okay, what does it mean?
Yo creo que el profesor
debe o debería
corregir los errores de los estudiantes.
Otherwise,
de otra forma.
De lo contrario,
no puede improvisar.
No mejorará. Okay, 4.
I can't figure out the answer to question 7. To question 7. And I'm not sure how I ought to come at the problem. No puedo recordar.
Entender.
No, entender. La respuesta de la pregunta 7. Y no estoy seguro si debería...
¿Cómo debería?
Afrontar el problema.
Good. 5.
I am sure that he was trying to rip me off on 2 different occasions. He has given me a 5-pound note instead of a 10-pound note. Estoy seguro que
él estaba
intentando rip me off.
Timarme.
En dos ocasiones diferentes. Él me dio 5
un billete
de 5 pounds en lugar de uno de 10.
6.
You ought to sit by the fire to warm up. It's freezing at this time of year and you haven't wrapped yourself up for this kind of weather. Kind. Tú deberías sentarte en el fuego para calentarte.
¿En el fuego?
Bueno.
Al lado del fuego.
Sí.
Mejor.
Está congelado en este momento del año. Y tú tienes que envolverte en
español arropar, ¿no? O abrigarte.
Sí, abrigarte con tipos de...
para este tipo de...
tiempo.
So, freezing, también podría decir en español, hace un frío que pela, ¿no? Sí. It's freezing. Hace un frío que pela, ya está. Una buena expresión. 7.
He came into a great deal of money when his great aunt passed away. Él vino...
No came into, es diferente.
Heredó. Una gran cantidad de dinero cuando su querida tía murió.
Great aunt passed away.
We were in the middle of a conversation of Skype when we suddenly got cut off. Nosotros estábamos en el medio de una conversación de Skype cuando de repente se cortó la conexión.
Okay. Questions. Do you always remember to warm up before you do any sport? Okay, for example, before you play basketball, do you warm up?
Calentar? Yes.
All right. What is the best way to pick up English?
El mejor sitio para aprender inglés.
Way, not place. Manner. What is the best way to pick up English?
La mejor manera.
So do you understand pick up here? Learn, yeah?
No.
No.
Studying.
Studying, okay. Have you ever nodded off or drop off? Is the same. During a lesson or class?
1 hour.
No. Have you ever nodded off during a class?
Que si alguna vez me he dormido en clase.
I
want to nod.
So you wanted to nod off, but you didn't.
No.
Okay. So you never did.
No.
When was the last time you were ripped off? What happened?
Para la última vez que me timaron. I don't know.
You don't remember?
No.
You've never been ripped off?
No. I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you mine. The last time I was ripped off, I think it was in a restaurant. I ordered a cup of coffee and got charged €4. True story. Do you know anyone who has come into a large amount of money?
Que si...
If you know someone?
Que si alguien me ha dado una cantidad de dinero?
No, not giving money. This person, if you know someone who came into a lot of money. So come into means inherit. It's like someone passed away and then you get the money.
Que heredas una cantidad de dinero. No.
No? What time do you set off for work or school? What time do you set off for school?
I don't know the question.
Set off? Take off? Shoot off? Dash off? Go, yeah?
¿Y cuánto tarda en ir al...
No. What time? It's 8 o'clock, yes.
The class starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so what time do you set off for school?
7:30.
So you set off at 7:30. Okay. I brought the bell. Okie dokie. We're gonna set the timer. 30 seconds. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna ask you a question in Spanish, and you. Sure. Sorry about this. So, 30 seconds for each question. And I'm gonna tell you in Spanish, and you have to translate into English the same question.
The question.
Only there are gonna be questions, okay?
Okay.
All questions. Do you remember the order of the question? More or less?
Yes.
Do you want to review before doing this?
Aquí hay una.
Okay. You want to turn it on? Okay.
Yes,
before.
more or less.
So it was question word, what, why. This is optional. Then you have three options: auxiliary verb, do, does, did, have, all that. Another option is to be, are, was. Another option, modal verbs, can, should. Then
subject,
and prepositions. Then you have the verb, rest, and if you have one, preposition at the end. Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. ¿Cuánto tardas en llegar a la escuela?
How long time?
How
long? Do you?
No.
How
long does it?
Does it go to school?
No. Okay, let's write it down. Write it down there. How long does it take you? How long does it take you to get to school? Okay, we're gonna do something. I'm gonna repeat this sentence from the end until the beginning. So at the first, I'm gonna just say two words and then another word, another word. So we're gonna repeat this several times. Okay, repeat after me. Get to school. Get to school. Say
tengo que repetir.
What I say.
School.
Get to school. You to get to school.
You to get to school.
Does it take you to get to school?
Does it take you to
Okay. Does it take you to get to school?
Does it take you to go to school?
Get to school.
Get.
Okay. We're gonna start again. You can, if you make a mistake, we start from the beginning. Get to school.
Get to school.
You to get to school.
You to get to school.
Does it take you to get to school?
Does it take you to get to school?
How long does it take you to get to school?
How long does you
Sorry, again. Get to school.
Get to school.
You to get to school.
You to get to school.
Does it take you to get to school?
Does it take you to get to school?
How long does it take you to get to school?
How long does it take you to get to school?
Okay. ¿Cuánto tardas en vestirte?
How long you take?
No.
How long it take?
No.
How long does it take to get dressed?
Okay. How long does it take you to get dressed? One more time.
How long does it take to get dressed?
Does it take you to get dressed? Okay. ¿Cuánto tiempo tarda ella en vestirse?
How long it take she?
No. You
how
forget.
long it she? How long does it take
her
to get dressed?
Okay, one more time. How long?
How long it take?
No. How long does?
How long does it take her to get dressed?
One more time. How long does it take her to get dressed?
How long does it take her to get dressed?
Okay. ¿Cuánto tardas en bajar? Go down, ¿vale? Sería.
How long it?
No.
How long does it take you to go down?
Down. Okay. How long? In Spanish. Vale. ¿Cuánto tarda tu hermano en llegar de la escuela?
How long time?
No. Forget time. No time.
Okay.
How long does it take? Eso siempre. How long does it take? Repito. How long does it take?
How long does it take?
Faster.
How long does it take?
No rompa.
That's
it. How long
does it take?
Eso es. How long does it take? How long does it take? Repeat.
How long does it take? How long does it
There you are. So, ¿cuánto tarda? How long does it take? Tu hermano, your brother, en llegar a la escuela. To get from school. One more time.
How long does it take my brother?
Well,
your brother to
get
school?
To get from school. Or to come from school. One more time.
How long it take?
No.
How long does it take your brother to get from school?
Perfect. ¿Cuánto tardas en maquillarte? ¿Maquillarse?
¿Qué?
To do your makeup. Yeah.
How long long does it take you to do your makeup?
Okay, one more time.
How long does it take does it take you to do your makeup?
Perfect. How long does it take you to do the makeup? Vale. Vamos a practicar otro how long. Te voy a dar una frase. Vamos a poner ahí. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas estudiando inglés? ¿Cómo sería?
How long?
Vale. How long have you been studying English? Hola. Studying English. ¿Eso qué significa? ¿Cuánto tiempo?
¿Cuánto tiempo tardas en
No tarda, no. ¿Llevas?
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas estudiando inglés?
Eso es. Vale, fíjate que antes digo how long does it take. Digo does it take, porque estoy hablando de una cosa que es siempre. Aquí, no. Aquí estoy hablando de una cosa que tú empezaste antes y sigue haciendo. Por eso yo digo have you
Been.
Y no digo do you, ¿vale? Vale. Otra vez se pregunta de este estilo. Pues siempre va a ser how long have you o how long has she. Lo del been puede o no llevarlo. A ver si voy a tener, por ejemplo. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas viviendo aquí?
How long time?
No.
No, how long have been? A ver. How long have you been living
here? Or how long have you lived here? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas estudiando francés?
How long have you been studying French?
Ok, ¿cuánto tiempo llevas esperándome?
How long have you been
¿Esperar?
waiting me?
No. Hola.
Waiting.
Wait for, siempre. Wait for. Entonces, no es waiting me, es waiting for me. Ok, so, ¿cuánto tiempo llevas esperándome?
How long have you been waiting for me?
Vale. Y cuando contesto, yo siempre voy a contestar al mismo tiempo. O sea, voy a usar el present perfect continuous. So, I've been waiting for you 5 minutes. Vale. ¿Cuánto tardas en leer un libro?
How long does it take to read a book?
Vale. Esto es correcto, pero ha cambiado un poquito. Esto no sería cuánto tardas tú en leer un libro, sino cuánto se tarda en leer un libro, en general. ¿Sí? También lo puedes decir, pero cambia de significado. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas aquí?
How long time?
No.
How long have you been
here?
Here.
How long have you been here? As simple as that. Vamos a poner otra frase. ¿Alguna vez has estado en París? Have you ever been to Paris? Have you ever been to Paris? Vale. Cuando digo alguna vez has, siempre voy a decir have you ever. Have you ever blah 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 blah. Have you ever blah blah blah. It's always the same. ¿Alguna vez has probado el sushi?
Have you ever been no? Have you ever tried the sushi?
Sushi. Have you ever tried sushi? ¿Alguna vez has estado en Madrid?
Have you ever been in Madrid?
To Madrid.
To Madrid.
One more time.
Have you ever been to Madrid?
¿Alguna vez has estado en Italia?
Have you ever been to Italy?
¿Alguna vez has estado en Londres?
Have you ever been to London?
¿Alguna vez has estado en Escocia?
Have you ever been to Scotland?
¿Alguna vez has estado en Marruecos?
Have you ever been to Morocco?
Morocco. ¿Alguna vez has estado en China?
Have you ever been to China?
¿Alguna vez has estado en Suiza?
Have you ever been to
Switzerland. ¿Alguna vez has estado en Francia?
Have you ever been to
France. ¿Alguna vez has estado en Portugal?
Have you ever been to Portugal?
¿Alguna vez has estado en País Vasco?
Have you ever been to País Vasco?
Basque Country.
Basque Country.
Have you ever been to the Basque Country? ¿Alguna vez has estado en Inglaterra?
Have you ever been to England?
¿Alguna vez has estado en Irlanda?
Have you ever been to Ireland?
Ok. ¿Alguna vez has visto una película japonesa?
Have you ever been
No, visto.
Have you ever watched?
Seen.
Have you ever seen a Japanese movie?
Movie. No sé. ¿Alguna vez has estado en un circo?
Have you ever been in a circus?
No, been to, siempre. Have you ever been to a circus? ¿Alguna vez has tenido un iPhone?
Have you ever been?
No.
Have you ever had an iPhone?
Exactly. Have you ever had an iPhone? ¿Estás cansada?
Are you tired?
Good. ¿Vas a quedarte dormido?
Are you get sleep?
Are you going to drop off?
Are you going to go?
Drop off.
Go.